What's up, guys? This is Ravi again with his untitled comic book slash movie slash pop culture podcast. I'll have to ask the fans and friends what sort of names we could come up with for this particular makeshift podcast. I thought I'd find a nice little picturesque setting, and we happen to have a statue of a random kid pouring water down the drain. Looks pretty much Romanesque in the manner of speaking. Maybe some experts out there, but um, I watched the final episode of Invincible, and I have to say I was blown away. Awesome show. Nolan Grayson plays Omni Man. Nolan Grayson is the alias of Omni Man, but you don't really get to see much of an alias when you watch Invincible. But Omni Man is absolutely savage. Watch the first episode, you'll think he's like a carbon copy of like Superman, and it gets a bit boring until he does something absolutely sinister. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what he does. It's gonna be awesome to watch. Check it out. The funny thing is that after watching 8 episodes of this awesome show, Invincible, I have to say, Omni Man struck me initially as a carbon copy of Superman. He's clearly got all the same powers and what have you. But there's almost like a Prince Vegeta type of edge, um, a very sinister appeal to him. So definitely is more to this character than what meets the eye. And you get to see the plot sort of unravel. And what's great about the show as well is that everybody thinks that the hero is going to be triumphant, right? So if he goes and saves somebody from a building that's about to fall down, he'll be successful, but he somehow makes a complete cock up of it, and that's in the actual character Invincible himself. The guy that plays Invincible is he is actually in The Walking Dead. He was a pizza delivery boy in The Walking Dead, and we all know what happened to him at season 6. But Stephen Young did a fantastic portrayal of Invincible, and I thought it was an awesome show overall. I'd like to see, as I said before in the previous podcast, I'd like to see more of this kind of stuff, this kind of content from DC. I think they hit the nail on the head with Batman Red Hood almost as far as 11 years ago, actually. So I think the DC animated content is pretty good. I saw Harley Quinn's animated series the other day, so that was absolutely bang on. It's almost like a satirical view of the Batman universe in a way. But yeah, great stuff. I look forward to seeing what Amazon Prime comes up with next. But I should challenge our guests to Netflix to see if you guys can rival the story of Invincible. Maybe they should do Gen 13. Some of those old 90s comics, they should just bring it back. I would love to see Disney Plus and Marvel come up with a Deadpool animated show. I think they were pretty much bang on target all those years ago. When that little demo, that little short, animated short came out, where Deadpool took out the entire Ninja Army. I think we should see something along those lines. I would love to see, actually, a Cable show, which is weird. But Cable's one of my favorite X-Men characters. I'd love to see like a post-apocalyptic show just about Cable. I think the Cable story arc was probably the best part of X-Men back in 1992, the animated show. I loved watching Cable. I love watching Bishop. Those two were by far my favorite characters of the show. A mate of mine is really passionate about Gambit. I never understood the Gambit thing, but the thing is, the dude can actually take any single object, inflame it, and throw it against another object, and it'll explode. But of all the things he chooses, he uses a pack of cards. Very weird. But anyways, that's it from me, folks. Tune in again. Probably I'll talk about a little bit more about the action figures I used to have as a kid. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it without the actual physical action figures with me. But we'll certainly create a show just for you in that regard. We'll be a bit creative in that regard as well. Otherwise, take care, stay cool, and be safe out there.